inspiration to so many people, because not one person has a stuttering issue.
Yeah.
I would say millions probably in the world, million people. And for somebody to be on stage and to look at somebody and say, man, that guy has an issue, like maybe I can be somebody, you know? And do you try to, do you, is that something that you try to suppress, hide, or do you embrace it and move on with it?
Yeah, I do hide it now. So when I'm talking, I'm always changing words around. The words are, like, for example, I want to mention more cruise directors, but I know if I do mention them, I probably will. So, for example,
Right.
I try and kick it in on purpose. So I've worked with the likes of with Louis. There's a guy called Widnier, and a guy called. There we go. So not certain letters, it just kicks in at random times. So a guy called. If that happens, usually how I go by it, I spell it out, kind of weird, but then I go Tyler.
Okay.
Tyler Meehan. But as soon as I hear it, I can say it. It's so weird. But yeah, Tyler Meehan. But the list really does go on. It's everyone. But the thing where it's, for example, with Kindle, when I got told I'm going to cover on board of the Carnival Jubilee, I was, she wanted me to kind of own it. Because I always, like, backstage, I always say to Kindle, like, I want to overcome it. I want to get better. But with Kindle saying, it's you, Sam. Make it your strength.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what everyone says. Make it your strength.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right. I am. Well, I would like to see myself as a role model because, long story short, when I was officially 16 years old, sort of a cruise director who has no idea that I exist, he convinced me to become one day. It's on another cruise line, not Carnival, but yeah. So it's kind of like good that I'm gonna like pay. It's like one big cycle, right? So then I want to hopefully inspire other people to become a cruise director and hit their goals. And then maybe my goal way time after being cruise director, like being like a life coach. So helping out people who maybe have a bit of anxiety, speech impediments, kind of scared of everything, and then just trying to get them kind of not in their head, and kind of that's what it all is. It's just in your head. I say in this week particularly, it's like I do and not think.
Right.
I do and not think. And recently I did watch a podcast. I did explain it this morning in my Q&A. It's called the episode of a podcast. It's all about headlights, which sounds really, really weird. But essentially what it means is treat your life like a car. Driving in the night. It's only focused on what's in front of you right now. Like if so, you see about 6 feet in front of you in the car, but you should not never worry about what's going to happen in the future. Because for 5 weeks I knew I was doing this. I didn't think about it once. Of course I did my prep work and got ready, but I didn't think about the actual feeling of being a cruise director. I meant on the actual day, I'm like, oh, it's happening. Let's go.
Right. So you do have a podcast then?
No, I don't have.
Okay.
Not yet, but in the future maybe I do.
Okay.
I do have like a page on the socials, but then eventually maybe I'm always thinking to do vlogs. That's always an idea. I don't ever know if I would do vlogs, but
Well, I'm going to turn this over to Tom, and he has some questions too here.
Well, first of all, congratulations.
Thank
You
you.
did a great job on the whole cruise.
Great job.
I mean, we were very impressed. And for taking over for Kindle, that's tough, you know?
Big time.
So,
Yeah.
and like he was talking about Kindle just got the award for Cruise Director of the Year. See,
Yeah.
so, I mean, so just tell us a little bit more about what got you into it. What was the main reasons?
So I always make a joke saying this. I swear my parents actually convinced me to go on cruises, so they can